Hey friends, I got my color back on my face. um, Thank you, Michael, for your prayers. Even if it seems like we're on opposite sides of something, I'm not on any one side. I just don't take sides. I'm a lone wolf. But I hear your prayers. Thank you. I immediately got better. Um, I was asking Esmeralda, what can you do with like stomach distress or um, there's like a gassy stomach? Like I don't know. It was like I didn't know if I needed an enema or I don't know. It was like um, it's like when you take laxatives. If you take laxatives, you have to go. I felt like that, and I'm like not taking laxatives, but it immediately stopped. I asked Holy Spirit what's going on, and you were praying for me. I guess you do it telepathically, and you maybe you pray out loud or to God. But thank you. Um, God hears your prayers, and so yeah, I'm having healthy things. So having a banana, I have we have oranges and grapefruits and pickles, pickle juice. Um, Oops, I got my meds, um, and I got my microside. I was out of microside, so my foot was gaining weight. My left foot was gaining weight, so we'll remove it. And now it's back to loose. It's just fluid, and a nice miracle happened. I was like, well, I'm out of my microsite. What do I do? I was telling Esmeralda, it's going to swell up. What are you going to, uh, they keep saying I'm 400 pounds. Well, if I don't take it, I'll swell up to like 350 or 360, so, everything Fan Channel says is a lie. I did a pop off, fired up introduction. I'm sure Captain Crunch will like it. It's the drama like he likes. Anyway, um, I have quite a few hair videos I was doing because, I've been doing spiritual baths and showers, and I thought I haven't done a blow drying video. This is like 2 weeks ago or something. I hadn't done a blow drying video. I don't know what the fuck Fan Channel is talking about. You can't please a motherfucker. I was going out. He's like, go out and take Ryan places and do that. We did all that. I went that. Um, Walked at malls, did all the things that Melody doesn't do. And then I was like, they're complaining you're going to Chuck E. Cheese. That's the biggest Chuck E. Cheese around. It's awesome Chuck E. Cheese. And they had closed down and it made me sad. I was like, oh, it had closed down, right? And then Esmeralda told me this year that they reopened a different management and all that. I think it was going to be a gentleman's club. I think that I saw in the news. Anywho, so we had been going to Chuck E. Cheese. I have like pearl fishery. I have these specific games that I learned specifically. I watched YouTube videos on how to play them. I'm a quick learner, and I went off and played them. And then that didn't please Fan Channel. I'm stomping like Godzilla when the man is fat himself. I mean, these are the biggest hypocrites you ever seen. So anyway, I'm popping off. Thank you for your prayers. And I got some others. Boogie's there making his stupidest ass videos, thinking that I'm sick. I'm not sick. I had my throat chakra was um, scratchy. When you talk a lot, you get a scratchy throat. It was hurting a little bit. Am I getting a sore throat or am I getting sick? Like that's how I felt once I removed the binding spell on Artari by, how you do remove a binding spell. You watch 32 of her videos. Well, I watched 51. I think I'm at 51. Um, Real friends will watch her videos and get her over 4K. They're lagging because they're not real friends. They only clinging to her because they wanted her away from Rob. It was Captain Crunch against Rob. And I was Rob's friend, and then Rob betrayed me. And when someone betrays me, I cut them off and I replace them immediately. Having a great time with the other channel, Kinker's Kitchen, watching them every single day, supporting, and all these garnishings and awesome chicken korma and all the different favorite Indian food, which is my favorite, and I love Italian food and just regular American food. You know what I mean? We always have food debates over here. Um, with these other channels. Uh, they try to troll me. And anyway, I'm not an enemy to Artari. I'm trying to wake her up and open her eyes. Does she really want to join a satanic cult? By commenting on Fan Channel and going along with these people, or writing them, if you write them at all, anywhere off YouTube or on your, these are very demonic people, insecure. I don't know. It's just a group of insecure people that have low standards. Okay, so we must raise our standards, Artari. Just denounce these fuckers and get on board, and get with God. Because they're satanic. You know, so get with God and get rolling. All your work is gorgeous, and I was just telling you, I'm a powerful seer, um, which is like a clairvoyant with, you know, and I can see right into things. I can see past lives, visions, and things come to me, and direct messages from God. And I was just telling you about, there's like a connection with Guatemala and Mayan and Aztec past lives where you can do pottery. There's a lot of in this life you're working with volcanic ash in Hawaii, yes, but in other lives you've worked with clay, the miracle of like the bentonite clay, kaolin clay, and pottery. You're a pottery a smith, and um, you can do anything, paint and anything, and you pull from your past lives. So tap into your past lives. You can use scapulas and tools to carve into pottery and other things. You have to tap into your past lives, and I can do that. And I'm not a fake like Melody says she's a fake. When God brings, you got the fake one, Melody, and when God brings the real one, I'm a threat to her. You know, her passion was tarot, but one of her friends, Troy, says tarot is bad, so she's scared to pop off to her friend and say, "No, I believe it's good," and tell the opinion and do what she wants to do, and do the things she loves. But instead, she's repressed, oppressed, and she bursts out, and she wants to have flying monkeys, and she wants to do this narcissistic path, this demonic path, which life after life, she comes chase me. She wants me dead. She wants me killed because she's a little small runt. She doesn't want to grow her channel. She doesn't want to grow taller. She doesn't want to do anything in her life. That's her that sits home for months. She just goes across the street, down the street to get a sandwich, to get a breakfast sandwich or a piece of pizza. She doesn't eat healthy. Not really. I mean, she gets some free food. When do you ever see her get on here, eat bananas, oranges, anything, Then Boogie digs up stuff from 2 years ago, and like I said, I didn't like pork. I don't like handling raw pork and putting it in my fucking crock pot or my soup. I wanted vegetable soup because my stomach had distress. When you have like when you have an upset stomach, you either are supposed to fast or eat very carefully so that you don't have a stomach and acid in your stomach or stomach. But it felt like I was going to have like diarrhea, or my stomach was just processing, um, cleaning out any bacteria, which our bodies do. Have a great immune system. That's bullshit saying I'm sick for this many days, this many days. Dude, the man is psycho and sick in his head, this fan channel guy. Um, yeah, and everything he says is a complete lie, and everything Melody says is a complete lie. And Boogie knows that she's lying. He covers for her. They all kiss each other's ass, you know. And Michael, this Captain Crunch guy, he was my counterpart, and then he became a fallen angel, and now he's in regret. Because Candace, his friend, keeps casting spells. She's a black magician. She's pretty good at it. She's an artist, craftsman. She's good at it. I don't know why she wants to do, because it stems from jealousy. She did a Mitchie's 5'3". I told you everyone in that cult coven is midgets. They're short. Okay? Now, if she was 5'9" or 5'10", I would say no, that's not the one putting curses. And she writes these paragraphs of hate to me, but then she wants to make a picture. Make your fucking mind up. Living in limbo. Do you choose God or do you choose Satan? You know, because choosing fan channel is choosing Satan. Just denounce the fucker. This channel hasn't grown in years. You know, which he's got 20 new people in the past 4 years. Okay, um, it's time to move on from him and get a life. And Candace has a lot of talent, and we can go for God. You know, I bet she could do a lot of prayer candles and beautiful stuff. She's tapped into. She actually has these abilities now. She doesn't have to go to her past life to remember it. She's a powerful Native American descent. And before, when I sang, I'm sitting up Indian style melody on. I'm not talking about Native American. Talking about East Indian, like yogis. East Indian, you fucking idiot. I have to deal with the most brainless people that want to go on 11:11 on the clock. That want to go because they're jealous midget runts, and you have the power to grow. You know how all my hair when my when my daughter hit me with the frying pan right here, uh, Captain Crunch pulls up the body cam, you'll see all the bruises. Pull up the arrest record that Amanda had, the bruises, the lacerations, right, right in here, dead in my hair. Well, I've been playing the constantly, you know, in the loop of the subliminals, and yes, they do work very strongly, which can cause upset stomach, you feeling a little nauseous or a little dizzy or a little winded or something, you know. It says to drink more water. I wasn't drinking enough water because I haven't been doing my drinking videos, which we're going to start right now. I can have my soda, I can have energy water, waters, teas, and I used to guzzle them on the videos. And fighting fan channel is tiring, so I'm just going to keep yelling and drinking my fluids and kicking everyone's ass. That's what I'm going to do. You have a good day.